Well, welcome back to Carolina Week. I'm Jonathan O. Hope you're having a beautiful start to your week. And you know, those ramen noodles are starting to sound good. I'm getting a little hungry right now. Anyways, let's take a look at your weather headlines. First of all, we are seeing somewhat of a spring honeymoon right now with temperatures in the 80s at this time of year. But what's going to happen is we're going to see a change as temperatures are going to start dropping, and we're going to see wet conditions possibly by midweek, and then honeymoon's over. I'm sorry, but temperatures are going to crash about 20 degrees below what we're seeing right now into the 60s. I'll tell you about why in just a moment. But taking a look at the southeastern satellite and radar, notice there's not really much going on. These are false echoes. Don't worry, they're not actually seeing rain out there. Clear conditions throughout the entire section of the southeastern section of the United States. What's going to happen is, and we didn't exactly have the opportunity to draw this front on here because it's way out of the screen. You can't really see it right now. What's going to happen is a cold front is going to swing on through here by Thursday and into Friday. Behind it, cold air mass, I mean like really cold air mass, will be moving through our area. Temperatures will be falling down throughout the week. Now, let's take a look at how much of a temperature difference we're going to see. Now, this is today's map of the highs that we saw for today. Notice that it's in the 80s. Red shades throughout the southeastern section. Look all the way. I think we could prance around here and see how far it goes, all the way over to the western section of the United States. Here's the difference. Let's look at Thursday's highs. The orange is gone. It's like down in Florida and way over toward the western sections, extreme western sections of the United States. That means that highs for our area are going to be in the 60s for our daytime highs. Overnight lows are going to be in the freezing category, possibly by Easter Sunday. So we'll have the details on that on the Wednesday edition of Carolina Week. Anyways, here's your forecast for tonight. Under mostly cloudy skies, you notice the little haze, you really can't see that moon. Temperature lows tonight in the mid-50s. So the honeymoon stays for at least the next couple of days, mid-50s for Chapel Hill and Duke. Tomorrow our highs will be into the 80s once again. Enjoy it, get outside. But notice we're going to see a lot of passing clouds throughout the area. And then let's take a look at your 4-day forecast for the next few days. Again, big notice of temperature change on Thursday into Friday. Highs in the 60s and lows are playing around with the mid-30s. Under clearing skies, but we'll, again, see a slight chance of rain on Wednesday, and we're going to see possible freezing temperatures for Easter Sunday. Again, I'll tell you about that on Wednesday edition of Carolina Week, but otherwise, here's my advice. Just spend your time outside studying, enjoy the day for the next couple of days, and then get inside and study.
So prance outside in the 80s, and then head on inside and study.
Exactly.
All right, I got it. Thanks, Johnny.
And we're joined now by sportscaster Deshaun Brandon. Deshaun, there's not a lot of prancing going around when we're talking about the women's basketball team. No. Last week we were talking about the men losing. This week, the women?
Yeah, pretty much everything that could have gone wrong in that game did go wrong. We'll have more about that in just a few minutes. Yeah. But coming up in sports, baseball season is in full swing. We'll show you how the Heels fared in a 3-game series against Wake Forest.